Okay guys, welcome back to another video. This is the map 9 Black Ops 4 Zombies full Easter egg tutorial. I'm going to let you guys know the best, easiest and most consistent way of completing this Easter egg. What I would suggest you do right at the beginning of your game, you need to open Pack-a-Punch is the first step, is build the shield. Once you've built the shield, you can call in the floor gladiators. Once you've called in the 4 gladiators, kill them all with the shield, knife them. It's like a 2 or 3 hit melee. Go all the way down to Pack-a-Punch, and then once you have opened Pack-a-Punch, you're going to see a skull with a blue symbol spawn in amongst all the other skulls down at Pack-a-Punch. This skull can be quite hard to find, so I've put a little diagram of some of the skull locations. Should be coming up in the video as we speak. Once you've done that, you've found your skull. You need to use your specialist weapon, and just by getting your specialist weapon out, that will knock the skull down to the floor, and then you'll be ready for the next step. Okay, so as you can see, the skull was just about to pop onto the floor, so I knifed it, but you do not need to knife it. Just by getting your specialist out, it will fall onto the floor, as you can see. Once you've fallen onto the floor, you just need to pick it up, and then a grinder will spawn in to the map in one of 3 locations. So the first one is here, the second one, which was in our game, is here, and the third one is just coming up. So the grinder will not spawn in unless you have got the wonder weapon and upgraded it. So you can look at a tutorial on my channel to see how to do that. Once you've got the grinder spawned in and you've got the skull, put the skull into the grinder by pressing square. Use 2 upgraded shots from the circuit's kiss. That will get the grinder going, so it's going to grind down the skull. Once you've done that, you're going to pick the powder up, or the residue that's in the skull. You won't be able to see it, and that will go into your inventory. Okay, the next step of the Easter egg is to acquire the broken bit of wood from one of the wooden pyres in the spawn room. What you need to do is get a gladiator to come into the spawn room. Once he's there, you need to get him to throw one of his discs at you or one of your partners, and what it will do is it will drop a piece of wood, as you just saw there in the video. And once you've picked up that piece of wood, you need to go put it in the cauldron room, in one of these shackles here. Once you press square, it will receive it. Okay, so once you've placed the wood into the cauldron, you need to burn through 2 or 3 rounds. Whilst you're doing this, I suggest that someone gets the bad affinity with the crowd, throw a couple of nades into the crowd so you can receive your poop. Once the coals are available and you've got the poop, go into the red bloodbath room, as I like to call it, and place the poop and the powder down into the vase. You'll then need to burn through another 3 rounds, and it will be fertilized enough for you to be able to pick it up. And then once you have picked it up, you'll be able to go into the room down in Danos's tower and place the poop. You can probably guess what's happening next. Once you've placed the poop, you need to go through another 2 or 3 rounds. And once it is ready, you'll see that it has like a green smoke emanating from it, and it will look something like this. Okay, the next step is a little bit tricky. You need to get someone with the firebomb re-pack-a-punched ability on their gun, and get a kill, get it to activate over the poop. Once you've done that, you'll get some blue neon signs on the floor, and once you've achieved those, everyone needs to stand on them, and you need to just get kills standing on the poop. And once you've done that, you'll get a white flash and you'll get teleported to this room here. Now, this room here, you've got 3 different floors and there's 3 spores. I call it the spore fight. You just need to destroy all the spores one by one. You get a max ammo after each round. So make sure you're ready to do this before you get teleported. The new monkeys are really useful. Obviously having the wonder weapon in there. I think one of our guys actually had his pack-a-punch pistols as well, so that helped as well. Once you've done this, you are ready for the next step. Oh yeah, it's done.
Come when you get it.
Go. Let's go.
Come.
You're on your own up there. Wait, Blade.
I threw one already.
Lovely. Let's go. Just throw one as soon as you get up here. Blade, you are the man with those pistols. Monkey?
It's just like a certain boss fight that I was
Okay, so Answer the Dawn is the next step in the Easter egg, and you're going to have to shoot with your shield 9 ball plaques around the map. The first one is in the flooded crypt in this zombie window here. The second one is between the Zeus and Odin towers on the bridge. The third one is in the Danu tunnel in this window here. The fourth one is in the Odin Zeus temple entrance here. The fifth one you can find in the pit near where the shield is. The sixth one is in the temple. It's quite a long one away, this one, so it's tricky to find. The seventh one is in the Ra Tower burial chamber. Again, another quite long one to see. The eighth one is in the arena on one of these rectangular panels. And the ninth one is in the Danu altar room out of one of the windows on the right hand side. Okay, so once complete, the players can then interact with the Obelisk in the Ra Tower. The next quest requires you to kill certain types of zombies in a certain order. The Obelisk will flash 4 symbols in an order from bottom to top, and you need to remember them, the symbols. I'm going to put up on screen what the symbols mean and the type of zombies that you need to kill in that order. You can kill normal zombies during this step, but if you kill a special zombie out of turn, then the step resets, and then you need to get to the next round to start it again. You need to do this twice, and then once it's completed, this process, you'll get a white screen and you'll be on to the next step. A small tip, if you split up and take a floor each, that step is a lot easier. Okay, the next step is to summon the storm. Now around the map you're going to find 4 corkscrews to raise the electrical orbs into the spawn area in the arena. You need to shoot the corkscrews as we're doing in this video here until they have gone up. The 4 locations are as follows. So the collapse tunnel, which is this one. The second one is in the Odin tunnel. The third one is in the Danu tunnel. And the last one is in the cursed room, as you can see here. So just shoot all 4 with any kind of weapon. Do it until they all raise up into the spawn, and then you're ready for the next step. Okay, so once you're back into spawn, you'll see the 4 electrical orbs. You need to stand inside the electrical circles, fairly hard to see. And once you're standing inside the circles, you need to get kills using the kilowatt alternate ammo. So you need to repack your guns until you get kilowatt. And once you have charged up all 4 orbs, they're all light blue. Once all 4 are complete, you'll be able to stand into the middle of the altar. You'll need to press square on all the challenge podiums. Once you've pressed square on all the challenge podiums, you can then interact with the altar in the middle, and you'll be teleported to the mini boss fight lockdown. Okay, so once you are in the mini lockdown, you're going to get waves and waves of different types of zombies. So you're going to get the bosses, you're going to get the tigers, you're going to get the brawlers, you're going to get the gladiators. You just need to survive. You're going to get lots of fire as well. It is fairly tricky. You should be using your monkeys and using your specialist abilities a lot. You'll see how hard it is in this gameplay as I go down. And we almost managed to mess it up. But yeah, once you get the white screen flash, that step is complete. Okay, so we're now on to channeling the blood. Now in the tunnels, there's going to be 9 symbols flashing blue. You need to shoot 3 symbols at a time in a straight line with only 1 charged shot of the Circuit's Kiss, the upgraded weapon. The Wonder Weapon will, however, travel through walls, so don't worry, you just need to line up your shots. So if you follow my shots that I'm doing in the video, you'll be able to see how to shoot all of them in one go. You'll know you've been successful if the symbols stay lit. So the first one you just saw there. The second one is coming up now, so you'll see Blade in the background, just telling where my shot is. That's the second one at the pillar. The third one's a little bit tricky, so you need to stand right the way back and shoot your co-op partner right at the back. Okay, so once they are all complete, you're ready for the next lockdown, and this is a much harder than the previous one, so be prepared, get some monkeys, make sure you've got as many wonder weapons as possible. Once you're all ready, get all the players to stand on the pad next to the drain, and then use your specialist weapon. Only one person needs to use the specialist weapon, and that should open up this mini lockdown boss fight and you'll get teleported. All you need to do is survive and kill waves of zombies. You're going to get the boss zombies, the tigers, the brawlers, the gladiators, and then right at the end you're going to get 2 blight fathers which you need to kill. Once the blight fathers are killed, the key should rise from the drain and you should be able to press square on the drain, and that should teleport you back upstairs to the map. Okay, so we're almost ready for the boss fight. When you get back up into spawn, you're going to see a hold square to enter boss battle prompt by one of the cages that the tigers comes out of. At this point, I'd buy all your perks that you need, upgrade all your guns so that they're fully maxed out in terms of damage. Once you're ready, don't go down like we almost did. Throw a monkey, press square, and you'll be teleported to the boss fight. Now I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to let you guys watch our boss fight. This was our first time we attempted it. This is the live commentary from it. I'm just going to show you some clips, and then at the end you'll be able to see the cutscene. So thanks very much for watching. I hope this is helpful. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments. If I've made any mistakes, please also put them in the comments so I can put some annotations on screen. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you like, please subscribe to the channel. You'll be able to catch me on my live streams or on Twitch. Hopefully we'll be doing some speed runs of this Easter egg shortly once all the strats are worked out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Shoot the bits on his side. You'll see when you start getting hit markers.
Monkey.
Yeah, I think you're it's red eyes, I think.
Head and heart.
Watch out, I'm throwing a monkey.
Oh. I got so far.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead. No, don't use it. Oh, Billy, it's too late. It's alright. Wait, no, there's no hit markers yet, is there?
I love you so much, Billy.
No hit markers yet. Don't shoot. Oh, hello, mate. Yeah, blue hit markers on the side, yeah? I'm gonna throw a monkey. This is just fucking max ammos everywhere. Oh, hello, mate.
I need it facing the other way. We're done? That's it.
Yeah, no more hit markers.
Kill the zombies. Kill everything.
Oh,
That's nice. We did it, Mark. Wow.
you finally did it.
Finally, after 3 days.
I don't have any sound. Does anyone have like any sound? I've just got like a weird beeping, like.
I've got sound here.
Oh.
I've got sound here.
Yeah, I don't have any sound. Mine's just. Oh no, because I've got the music off. That's why.
Dashboard. What's all that thumping? That's a homunculus. Oh.
What are you talking about, Scarlet? Get your filthy hands off me! This can't be happening! We're going to die!
fuck?
GG boys, it's done.
It's done.